first started doing my research. So they were actually the first thing that popped up in my Google search when I was looking for just like I Googled like I'm pregnant, like what do I do? That was something that I Googled, and they were the first thing that popped up. So I went to their website and I called them, and like I did like ask like, do you guys like provide abortion services? And the lady said like, no, we don't do abortions and we don't provide referrals. So at the end of that conversation, I knew they didn't have what I was looking for.
From there, my doctor recommended a clinic. They didn't have any resources readily available for not free clinics. So what they found was they recommended this clinic. It was called the Pregnancy Resource Center, and there was a couple locations around town. I made an appointment and I went out there, and they put me through a counseling session. I had to talk about my feelings and my thoughts about pregnancy and parenthood.
And so after learning about my referrals, in my head, I thought those were the only options I had. Those were the only facilities I was able to go to. So the first facility that I called told me that they didn't offer abortion services. And it was very shocking to even be referred there in the first place after my doctor knowing what I wanted. And turns out I wasn't the only student from UCR who had been referred to this facility.
I remember at the time I was looking at my health center and they didn't have abortion resources, so I Googled some nearby and I ended up going to a clinic near my school, which ended up being a fake clinic. I remember it was Aid for Women who basically when I went into my appointment and in the room, they did a urine test and told me that I was pregnant. And so automatically I knew I didn't want to have a kid, but just that feeling at that time, like I'm vulnerable. I don't really know. I realize that this is there's like a lot of religious undertones, and I'm not a religious person, so I'm a little confused as to why. I asked them, is this a religiously affiliated place? And they said yes, which then made it clear to me that this is a crisis pregnancy center and not like a health clinic. What to do, and I have these two women telling me that adoption's the best choice and telling me that I was in a state that I shouldn't parent, and so adoption is the choice for me and abortion wasn't. And so it was very conflicting at the time. I was going through so many emotions and I felt betrayed because I was looking for a trusted adult and I didn't have that.